Hey everybody, my name is Joe. Welcome back to SNES's Life. Tonight, EA Sports presents FIFA International Soccer. It is going to be a soccer game, look out. I am guessing these are all real world people in this photo, probably on international soccer teams at the time, playing a game. And then you of course get the FIFA logo, and otherwise it is like almost every other EA game in the white border / actual picture of people. Go. I agree, Lord Goober, but the pain of going through every game is sometimes going through every game. What a blast, it says. I thought it was way too far to shoot, but he's blasted the ball into the net, it says. 30 international teams. Real soccer, bicycling, diving, headers, slide tackles, adjustable team formations, coverages, super stereo sound, because that, some days you just can't. So let's see what we got for some screenshots. We got, apparently the game is played in isometric view, which is going to be real annoying. Looks like some penalty kicks. It shows you a little controller of what exactly the buttons you're going to want to press are. Free kicks. Shows somebody getting slide tackled on the bottom there. Bottom left, I'm guessing that is all the different animations that go into like a bicycle kick, which, I don't know, 7 frames of animation. I guess that probably makes it look alright. I do have the manual. It is 30 pages of text and tiny screenshot boxes, basically. There are some pictures superimposed in the back of these like a watermark, but there's only like 6 of them and then it repeats. Here are all your controls, which is a lot. Without the ball, basically everything is a tackle of some kind. With the ball, you got pass, shoot, give, go, counter, control the after touch. I don't know what an after touch is. There's a lot. There's a lot here. It's going to be that. Was poking through videos on YouTube, and a game you reviewed a couple of years ago that was almost certainly a double thumbs down, Street Battle. Generic fighter was a generic for a reason. Was it de-animeized reskin of Ranma Half Fighter? Fair. The name sounds familiar. I can't place it though. I mean, it sounds familiar as far as like a fighting game is concerned, but I've played so many games on this stupid thing now. Where are we at? FIFA International Soccer. Here we go. As a side note, I finally got around to downloading Fall Guys for the Switch. I've been meaning to do it because it's free, for God's sakes. Like, why wouldn't I? But I just never do. It's fairly entertaining. I played 1 round. Exciting. Good menu music. I'm impressed by the look thus far. Options. Game type. Action or simulation? We want action. Fouls definitely off. Offside off. Field conditions dry is good. Tight. Natural is good. Goalkeeper. Shit yes, automatic. Music on? Does that mean there's music during the entirety of the game? I'll be so impressed. We were almost 2 years ago to the day, and I actually looked it up. I find it amusing to watch, but it's not one for me. Yeah, well, I mean, how many of them really are? There's, in the early 90s, in the era of Street Fighter, man, everybody was making Street Fighter ripoffs. Music in a sports ball game? Inconceivable. It's happened a few times. We'll see if it's actually there when the game starts. Yeah, we'll be USA. Why not? Control setup, option, let's see. Oh, I think I started the game. That's awkward. Oh God. Well, I'm taking shots at him at least. Everything feels like it moves so slow. Over the net. Like it looks like it's moving very fast, but it feels very slow. Felt good about that for a second. It looked impressive. No. I would like to state for the record, no in-game music. It teased us. That's a fact. Ah! Somebody stop him. He's going in, he's going in. Oh, God damn it. Whoop. Just lobbed it right out of the damn field there. Oh, come on, man. Ah! I like the guys that like fell down on the field and threw a little fit. That was funny. Goal. Wow. Okay. My dude didn't even like try and stop at that time. Freya, how are you this evening? You could have at least let me choose who you play against. I mean, look, if you're not here quick, you don't get choices. Coverage. Yeah, let's go more on attack. How about that? Why not? Team strategy. Auto, long ball, out, attack. We're gonna go. We're just gonna set everything to attack and maybe I'll manage a few goals here. Probably not. Oh my, 4-3-3. 4-2-4, sweep. substitutions. It's rock and roll. How it's just being cool. How are you tonight, Freya? Everything going well? Wow. It seems like it might have been a good shot, except it, you know, missed. The hell? A lot more button mashing than I would expect. I need to check a button assignment real quick. B is pass, A is shoot. That's what I thought. Good Lord. They keep kicking it over, and I keep bopping it over the net, which I guess is better than them scoring. It actually sounds like a ball being kicked. It does. I won't argue that. Look, the game's not awful. It controls a little poorly, in my opinion. But for the most part, actually, I think it looks pretty decent. Like, I started out the game with a couple decent, like, shots on goal. And after that, it kind of went downhill. How the f did that go in? That didn't even make sense. He kicked it, like, away from the goal. Okay, whatever. I didn't think I was going to win this game anyway, but shit. I thought I might, you know. Is that the end of the game? think that was the end of the game. That's a quick game. Sure looks like it. 4-0. Shots on goal. They took 18. At the beginning, after the first half, it was pretty close, and then they beat the shit out of me. And a match, Kevin Pickle. You don't say. Such good menu music too. And then they had to go and ruin it with, yeah, you know, everything else. Let's see. We'll put me up against the worst team we can find. How about Canada? Team Canada. We're gonna play against Team Canada and probably still lose. So it's very hard to pass the ball. Basically, anytime you... Interesting. Anytime you go to do anything with the ball, it is... it does that little like bar up in the corner to charge how far it's going to go or how much power you're going to put into it. Which makes it really hard to kind of judge. Like when you're like pressing the button to try and steal it from the opponent, it makes it damn near impossible to like once you get it, then you're like, well, now I've got it, but you've clicked the button so many times to try and steal it that then you immediately try and pass it with like no power. Just roll it right up to the goalie. I picked against the worst team. I'm still going to lose. That's what's going to happen. And boyski, boyski. Oh, I guess he tossed it over, huh? Hey, he like bicycle kicked it. Didn't work, but you know, it did do it. Damn it. Ah. At least it's quick halves. It said it was set to 4-minute halves. There's no way that's 4 minutes. Like, we're blowing through that way too quick. 4 in-game minutes is probably like 2 real-time minutes. Something like that. Kick it right out of bounds, buddy. What the hell did you give it to him for? Alright, so I figured out how to just straight up push people over. No! That was pretty funny, though. Dude's just like, bam, right in the And with fouls turned off, it just lets you. It's like, sure, knock yourself out. Whap this poor noodle. Lord. Silver Behemoth, what's up, Rudolph? Come on, fellas, pass the ball. Good Lord. How are you tonight, Behemoth? Just chillaxing? Coming to watch an awful soccer game? Doing okay? Been playing anything interesting lately? Hey, that's game. I still lost 1-0. I guess 1-0's closer than the 4-0 drubbing that Germany gave me last time. They took 17 shots. That's ridiculous. game is making me fall asleep, but I fight stupid. Thumbs up commentary. Look, I think we all know what kind of thumbs this game is getting. Ain't no question of that, okay? Oh! Did you see that? I almost made one in, I thought. I thought for sure that was going to be the one. I finally got a goal! Amazing. I would feel so much better if I like felt that I did it on purpose, but I feel like it was just kind of luck. I mean, I know I pushed like the shoot button and all, but just... Oh, 2 in a row! Alright, that one I feel like I did. I felt like I definitely pushed the buttons in the right order. I mean, I'm still also playing, like, the best team against, like, one of the worst teams, though. So, I can't feel too good about it. I've been playing through Shadow Warrior Redux. I'm going to sound like a fool. What is Shadow Warrior Redux? It's not a game that sounds familiar to me at all. Ah! Oh. Ah! I did it again. You should play it on the other channel. FPS game made by 3D Realms. Really? How old is it? Well, you said it's Redux. Is it a remake of an older game? Like 3D Realms, those are the guys that like made Duke Nukem back in the 90s, right? It sounds extremely familiar, at least. You know what, Freya? I haven't I haven't logged into that other channel in forever. Like, I made that channel last winter because we were all kind of stuck in and out of the house and stuff, and not going out and doing anything. And then I ain't done on it in forever. 1997. Yeah, it's the right time frame, I suppose. Does not sound familiar though. I'd have to look that one up. Oh! I thought that one was going in. He jumped. I just missed it. Ah! See, sometimes I feel like it's my fault when it goes out. Like, sometimes it's just obviously like, oh, Joe got a little twitchy on the triggers. And that's fine. As long as it feels like it's my fault, I'm happy. Oh, way over. Ah. What? Where the hell were you kicking that, dude? Ah. Get it out of there. Right in there. There is the rebooted series that came out in 2013. I think the third is coming out this year. So, like, how many games are there in the series? I thought 3D Realms kind of fell apart after, like, Duke Nukem. But maybe I'm just not aware. Ah! Ah! Yay. Look at... I'm telling you, by far the most frustrating part of this game is how slow it feels like your guys are moving in comparison to how fast they sometimes move. Because really, like, and maybe this is a downfall of the isometrics. I think I've experienced this before, in that it seems when it's an isometric view, sometimes it seems like it's going slower one direction than the other. And, you know, maybe that's it. I don't know. It just feels kind of sloppy. Oh, they scored on me. No one's falling on the ground throwing a fit in this one. It's kind of disappointing. Also, I feel like with all the animation possible, they could have done better on those scoreboards. I feel like Tecmo Bowl and like on the regular Nintendo had better scoreboard animations. which is kind of to say that it has scoreboard animations kick it right out. At all. This one has, like, I get the feeling they were going for as far as like the blinky light bulbs, but I don't know, I just feel like they could have made it look better than that. Goddamn, only 8:35. I think it's gonna be a short one because that's my third game. I don't really want to play this anymore. Call it a short night. Visually, let's go ahead and, I guess if I'm gonna cut it, let's go ahead and cut it. Visually, I think the game actually looks pretty decent. Like, the sprites are decent looking, the animations are good. I don't know that I care for the isometric field. I've always preferred horizontal play field in these sports games like football and soccer. One of the reasons I like Tecmo Bowl so much. Probably one of the reasons I like NBA Jam so much. You know, the isometric and then vertical, it always seems to be such a small section of the field that you can see on screen, and that just kind of bothers me. Otherwise, I don't have any real complaints visually speaking. Sound, Freya, like you pointed out, it actually sounds like they're kicking a ball. So, you know, whoever programmed that, maybe they actually record the sound of someone kicking the ball a million times and just kind of worked it out that way. But it definitely sounds like a ball being kicked. It has that kind of hollow thunk to it. Otherwise, disappointment in the fact that there was an option to turn music on or off. I left it on, and yet there's still no music in the game. It's real disappointment. I get that you get the crowd cheer and stuff, but give me music, for God's sakes. Otherwise, the rest of the sound was fine. And the menu music's great. If you'd put that over the game, it'd be beautiful. Gameplay, I think there's probably a little too much here. Like, I get that you can play this as arcadey, which is kind of what I was doing without fouls or offsides and stuff, where you can do simulation. So it wants to give you all the choices, but there's so many different kind of ball hits, and you can do headers and chest stops and bicycle kicks, and I'm just mashing some buttons trying to get the damn ball moved. Also, I don't particularly care for the power bar. You know, every time you go to do a button, if you hold it, that power bar builds up, which adjusts how much effort you put into your pass, your lob, or your kick on the goal, which on the goal is great. For kicking on goal, I think you want that. You want to be able to give it all the power you can. But I think, you know, on the pass, just pass to the next guy. It doesn't need to be that in-depth, honestly. Otherwise, it kind of played okay. I think with a second player, it would be a better game. I enjoy the fact that the timer is obviously not correct, 4-minute rounds. Definitely more like 2 minutes in game would be my guess, maybe 3 at best. Only 4, the original and the rebooted series being published by Devolver Digital. I'll have to look that up, Behemoth, because yeah, it just doesn't sound familiar to me. In fact, I'll look it up while I state that I'm going to give this game a thumbs down. It's actually not awful in terms of soccer games I've played, but it's not something that I would ever seek out to play again. So there's that. Shadow Warrior. It definitely has a Duke Nukem look to it, that's a fact. Doesn't sound familiar at all, though. Box cover doesn't look familiar. But boy, that's the Duke Nukem engine if I've ever seen one on the original. Yeah, anyway. Oh, maybe I'll look that up at some point. So, yeah, thumbs down. I mean, if you're a FIFA fan, I don't know if this is where the FIFA series actually, like, started. But it definitely got the title of FIFA, so maybe. If you're a fan of that, I guess maybe you'd want to go look for it if you own the other 70 FIFAs that have come out every freaking year. Sports titles, I'll never understand them. or the fact that some people buy them all. Like, I guess it's each is their own. But that's it. It is Sunday. On Wednesday, I'll be playing the last game in this set of 5. I started it with baseball. I'm ending it with baseball. We're going to be playing Relief Pitcher this Wednesday. And then next weekend, I think what I'll do is just play Shantae on Saturday for a whole stream instead of doing a retro stream, because after that I'm going to be off for a week. We are traveling for my brother-in-law's wedding, so no streams the week after. Yeah, so instead of starting the next set of 5 on Saturday, I'll just play Shantae for a couple hours. Maybe I'll beat it, who knows? Probably not, but maybe. But that's it. Lord Goober, Silver Behemoth, Camille Freya, thank you guys for being in here. I appreciate you all. Live chat. Yeah, so that's it. We'll see you guys on Wednesday as I play Relief Pitcher. I hope you guys all have a good start to your week.